A few months ago now, I made a full video on my YouTube channel where I gave you guys a full tour of my LEGO parts collection, including how I sort and store all of my LEGO pieces in all of these different containers here. However, there was one thing noticeably missing from that video, and that was how I sort and store my minifigure parts, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys today. Here in this video, I'm going to give you guys a full tour of my LEGO minifigure parts storage, including all the parts I have, as well as how I sort them. I have been working on resorting these minifigure parts for the last several years now, so I'm very proud of where we're at. So all my minifigures actually take place in these two places, if you haven't already guessed it, in this drawer here labeled literally minifigure parts, and in this side of stacked on containers here, there's two of them stacked on top of each other. Basically in this bin here is just all the things I need to actually build the minifigure itself. So for starters, when I open up the drawer here, the very first thing on top is this bin of minifigure torsos. All the minifigure torsos are just thrown in here all together. They are all fully assembled. Many years ago, I thought it'd be a really good idea to separate minifigure torsos. So I would take the arms off, I would take the hands off, and I would separate them from the rest of the torso. That was an absolutely terrible idea, so I'm really glad I've stopped doing that over the years. So all the torsos are now just stored in here. It makes it really easy for when you're looking for a torso. You can just do the easy, sort and everything like that and find the torso that you're looking for. Right under that, when you lift this out, is actually all my minifigure legs. So again, the same thing with the torso here. All the different minifigure legs and all the different colors are just thrown in here. I've also included things that aren't really legs, but go over the accessories that are really large, like these Lego boat pieces. However, majority of the part in here are legs, and they include the dresses, as well as the, traditional minifigure legs and much more. Below that is actually the tray where I sort and store all my minifigure heads. So lifting up the tray here, I've actually done a little bit more sub-sorting of the minifigure heads, and I've tried to label them as well. So right here, I've got angry minifigures head, transparent minifigure heads, just regular male minifigure heads that you could use for any Lego minifigures, minifigure heads with glasses. These ones here are kind of like robotic minifigure heads. I've got female minifigure heads right here, any ones in flesh, any ones that look like criminal, and then just the classic smiley Lego heads. Above that, I've got a bunch of different variety here, including just some blank minifigure heads, Halloween ones, monster ones, white ones, blue ones, random ones. We've got some kid heads here as well. These ones are ones that are a little damaged. And then we've got some brown heads, as well as some black and gray heads there as well. All these are sorted like this just because it makes it so much easier when I'm looking for minifigure heads for my videos. And finally, the last part of this bin here are all the hat accessories. So this does not include any hair pieces or anything like that because they are actually in the accessories bin. But we've got things like visors here, we've got helmets, we've got outdoor hats for like the winter, we've got costumes, underwater and oxygen masks, Chima and random animals. These are ones that pull over the minifigure torso, with the exception of a few more of the trunk pieces that are in the torso bin just because they don't fit here. We've got like knights and medieval, other character hats or just other different hats, superheroes in Star Wars, professional helmets, more like recreational helmets, hats here, ninja, toques, ball caps, kind of like a captain's hat, and then more Star Wars / miscellaneous. Back here, I also have a bunch of minifigure parts. You guys can see they're just stored in this bag here. These are all just torsos and hands and arms. These are all the torsos that I started removing many, many years ago now and just have not had a chance to fix it up yet, but do not do this, guys. I highly don't recommend it. And in the meantime, they're just gonna hide back there and I'm gonna forget like they even exist. But yeah, basically for the most part, that is how I sort and store these parts of my Lego minifigures. I don't build minifigures often. That's why all of them are in drawers. It's not really a big hassle for me to pull everything out. But this, of course, here is my minifigure accessories. This is gonna be a little bit longer part of the video because I'm gonna show you what's inside each and every drawer. So basically here, I've got every single minifigure accessory all nicely labeled. I just redid all the labels last year, so I know they're accurate and up to date, and everything is pretty much spread out. So up here are basically minifigure utensils or minifigure parts that I use more often, and then the farther you go down are the parts that I use less frequently and are more specialized. So in this first drawer here, we've got megaphones, minifigure saws, Lego balls, axes, walkie-talkies, minifigure photography cameras, minifigure video cameras, and the last camera iteration here are these like space ones. In this drawer here, we've got anything related to music, including guitars, microphones, all that good stuff, wrenches, Lego money, any part here that's kind of rare, gold, looks really cool, harder to find, magnifying glasses, crowbars, and any electronics like phones and laptops. I've got binoculars, brooms, whips, shovels, handcuffs and ball and chains, Lego books, stretchers, anything medically related including test tubes, scissors, syringes, charts, and so much more. I've also got minifigure bags, as well as backpacks. This is anything sharp like swords and knives, and in these two drawers are pretty much anything else that's sharp, like bow and arrows, weapons, tridents, that kind of thing. I've got minifigure stud shooters, as well as non-shootable Lego guns. Speaking of non-shootable Lego guns, we've got these space ones here, and actual Lego brick shooters that do shoot. I've also got minifigure shields, buckets, hair accessories for friends' mini dolls, climbing equipment, fantasy like unicorn tails, unicorn heads, as well as wands, keys, pitchforks, and toys and stuffed animals. Down here is actually where I have all my girl hair and boy hair all separated by gender here. And then below that I've actually got food. So I've got all my utensils and dishes right here, and then all the Lego food beside it. Moving into the second container here, right up top here, I've got summer sporting equipment, winter sporting equipment, hat accessories for regular minifigures, awards and medals, umbrellas, painting things and art supplies, any seasonal pieces like snowflakes, jack-o'-lanterns, and eggs, shop tools or anything a mechanic might need, these mini minifigures, these Lego feathers, back accessories for space minifigures in Star Wars, life vests, other torso accessories, capes and fabrics, and leg accessories like tutus, belts, as well as some torso accessories here like these scarves. Right here I've got torso armor, additional air packs and oxygen tanks, wings, minifigure lanterns, and one single little baby. Right here are like these Lego foot accessories, and these are the feet accessories for sports. I've also got skates and roller skates, flippers and air tanks, and some random things that I'm not sure what to label. I've also got any of these sign pieces here, these Lego flags, these things that I call lights but I don't know what they actually are, a bunch of random Ninjago parts I believe, an entire drawer here just filled with trophies, all of these Lego candle accessories, these 1x1 hearts, hearts in red, and hearts in pink. I've also got mini dolls and accessories, vintage Lego minifigures, a bunch of random Star Wars pieces, Shima pieces, and last but not least, all the clear minifigure parts that help you pose minifigures. I've also got a whole drawer of fire and flames here, as well as one with gems and diamonds. I've also got this drawer here of other specialty figures that just don't really fit anywhere else. And last but not least, this drawer here filled of Lego minifigure stands. I almost forgot, but in this drawer here, I do have some other Lego minifigure accessories. In this first takeout container here, I've got chairs for Lego minifigures, minifigure vehicles and transportation, so like skateboards and bicycles, minifigure dollies and wheelbarrows, and I think that's all in here for minifigure parts, with the exception of these scooters and bikes. There you have it, you guys. Now you all know how I sort and store all of my Lego minifigure parts here in my Lego collection. I've been doing this for years now, and I've, constantly revitalized and changed up how I sort these minifigure parts, but this is how it's currently working for me. I like how all the main parts for all my Lego minifigures can be found in this drawer here in an easy order, making it easy for me to build, and I love how all the accessories are sorted basically by genre or piece by piece in the stack on containers here. I feel like I have just the right amount. I don't really need any more drawers because I've basically been able to find a home for everything, but I certainly couldn't have any less because some of these drawers are really full and I just don't want to group and unlike things together because that doesn't make a lot of sense. But like I said, you guys, I'm super happy with how these minifigure storage has resulted and looks, and I'm excited to keep this evolving over the years. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys haven't checked out the full tour of how I sort and store all the Lego pieces that I made on my channel a few months ago, you guys will definitely want to go check that out. But in this video, you guys have now seen how I sort and store my Lego minifigures. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys here in the next one.